in the right way. Don't know, Sister Debbie, how many people looking at you to see how you're going to come through, how you're victorious, the things you desire of the Lord is going to come out. And when they see us blessed, they say, I want to be blessed. I have friends that know me and they see me blessed. They say, Elder John, we want to be blessed like you. How did you do it? I said, I didn't do it. It was God. That's my opportunity to let them know how big my God is. He's bigger than what I have. And it's not the things that we have in life that makes us who we are. It is the God that's in our life that makes us who we are. Y'all didn't hear me? I said, it's not the things in life that makes you who you are and that you can get affirmed, can affirm you. It is the God in you that affirms who you are. You can walk places that other men can't walk. Why? Because you are walking in Him. Right. He'll put you in heavenly places. You'll be able to go with Him. And you can be happy. Can I tell you something? You don't have to have a lot of stuff to be happy. You just need to have God, because when you have God, you have everything. I used to compare myself with my constituents and my friends. I used to compare my church. I used to compare my preaching. I used to compare all of the things, that affirms people. And I found out that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter no more because you are who you are. Your destination is what your destination is. And what God says is going to be. If God says, I destined for you to do this or that, no worry about it. You're going to get there. You may not get there when you want to get there, but you'll get there. You got to know that. But you're going to go through some trials. You're going to go through some tribulations. You're going to go through some hard times. You're going to go through some stormy weather. Young people, you haven't seen the half of what you're going to go through in this life. But I can tell you this, if you take the Lord again, I say, long with you, you'll find out that you'll be able to conquer many things. In fact, you're more. With God, you're more than a conqueror. I'm getting ready to close. I'm going to tell you, there's no mountain that God can't climb. That's His message. There's no valley He can't reach. There is no cross He cannot bear. Isn't this, He's so much God that He came into the world and became flesh and dwelt among us. Did He not? The book also says that they killed Him. They crucified Him. But look how much God He is. On the third day, He rose, and He told us this before He even was killed. He said, I can allow death to kill me. And after death, do whatever death do. I'm so much God until I can come back again. Because no man taketh my life. I lay it down for your sake. That's how much God He is. Yes. This is the God we serve. Don't you ever put your head down. Don't you ever put your head down. I'm going to say it a third time for the Holy Ghost. Don't you ever put your head down and be ashamed of knowing God. Because to know God is to know greatness. To know greatness is to know God. Because God can do anything but fail. Failure is not in His category. Failure is in our category. Then when we fall down, He picks us up. When we don't have joy, He gives us joy. When we're sad, He makes us happy. When we're without hope, He gives it to us. When we're without courage, He gives it to us. when we need vision, he gives it to us. And we can see a light. And the light is in him. This is the God. Don't you ever forget it, little Win. The God you serve is greater than daddy and mom. So if anything happened, you know that you serve a God that will still be your God. That is the thing that got me through. When my father died when I was young, I knew God. I could have been like some other folk I know, just gave up. Or got mad at God because of the circumstances. But instead, I love God even more. Somebody said, more than anything. Those songs are songs of experiences of people who have been through something. Those are not just songs. Every praise is to our God. Every word of worship on one accord. Every praise, not just some praise, every praise is to our God. You wake up in the morning, every praise. Bad times, good times, in between times, uncertain times, every praise. Frustration, every praise. So I said, every praise. It's to our God. Our God is great. And I don't care how many other gods people try to show and introduce to you, there is no other. So if you're looking for a different way, looking for a different religion, you 50, 40, 30 years old and you're going to go another way now? What's wrong with you? Who has bewitched you to believe that there is another? God is great and greatly to be praised. I said again, God is great and greatly to be praised. Let's stand.